Trump does not have a competent lawyer. He has Alina Habba, and we've received evidence day after day that she's not good in court. Turns out though, she's also not good at not being at court, because she had the trial delayed earlier this week, saying that she wasn't feeling well and may have been exposed to COVID, which is on its face a very reasonable thing to say. We are, after all, in a big surge of COVID. It's not just COVID too, it's other respiratory illnesses too, and people get sick. The issue is that she was spotted at Trump's New Hampshire victory party after delaying the trial over her illness. That was Tuesday. So if she was really concerned about being sick, she not only thought she might have been exposed, but she was feeling bad. She's at a big party, surrounding herself with people. You can see this photo. She was photographed at this thing, all dressed up, taking photos with people. Now, it could be that she has as little respect for most of those people as I do and is perfectly happy to expose them to COVID. Or it could be, and I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist or anything, but maybe she was lying to the judge. Maybe this was just a way to delay the trial, because that is, at the end of the day, Donald Trump's only legal defense against any of these different cases that he's facing is just bide my time, and maybe I become president, maybe I make this stuff disappear. I don't know for sure if that's why she did it, but I think it's as good of an explanation as anything else. David, what do you think?
Well, I think when this began, it was first a juror who said that he or she was sick, and then Alina Habba added in, "Oh yeah, I'm sick too." And so that sort of became enough for the judge to say, "Okay, let's go ahead and grant this delay." Maybe she thought that because she was in this boat, not by herself, but because the juror had sort of started this theme about people getting sick, that it wouldn't really matter if she was not really sick and she just needed a break and wanted to jump at the opportunity to have a day off. And oh, by the way, there's this party in New Hampshire Tuesday night that I'm going to go to. So, and perhaps she just felt like she wouldn't get caught, or if she did get caught, it wouldn't be such a big deal because, oh, the juror was sick. That was the reason we missed. But it does get to this point that it's sort of like, well, if you really aren't feeling well, even if the juror is sick, maybe you take some time yourself, make yourself feel better, work a little bit more on your trial preparation, considering the number of times you've been sanctioned and punished by the judge. Instead, there she is, just as if, I know lawyers during trials, you never see them because they are working so hard until 1, 2 in the morning to prepare for trial the next day. Alina Habba, not only does it seem like she's not preparing, but she's going off to political parties in New Hampshire, of which she doesn't have a role there, except unless she's got some sort of relationship with Donald Trump. It's weird.
Yeah, look, Donald Trump is a weird guy in a variety of different ways that could produce what we're seeing that on its face doesn't make sense. I understand what you're going at with that because, Donald Trump and his whole history and everything. But then there's also the idea that he only values loyalty. He doesn't have a lot of people that he feels like he can trust. So maybe it's just he thinks Alina Habba is somebody he can trust, so now she's part of his inner circle. And like others, like Rudy Giuliani, now that means instead of focusing on the trials, you're going and giving campaign speeches. You're going to the primary. Like, what does New Hampshire have to do with his legal troubles that she's a real estate lawyer? Why is she? But maybe that's what it is. I don't know. What I will say is that while I continually, I think, am mocking her lack of legal ability, and we saw all the different evidence of how she doesn't know how to conduct herself at trial, she also, more importantly, doesn't know how to protect Donald Trump from himself, because he gives speeches like we showed you, and we alluded to his constant social media activity that is a daily reminder of how he continues to defame E. Jean Carroll. For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.